Welcome to Royal Secrets. Who might appear in King Charles's slimmed-down monarchy? The royal family's future. After his mother's passing, King Charles III may be about to start a major reform of the monarchy, which might leave Princes Harry and Andrew out in the cold for good. It is well known that the king wants to reduce the size of the royal family in the foreground. According to experts, Charles wants to make the monarchy a leaner machine, with less to talk about. According to royal observers, the former Prince of Wales wants to make sure that the firm has no hangers-on, with each member required to contribute their fair share to a new, more efficient monarchy. During the Platinum Jubilee in June, when the Queen only allowed working members of the royal family to appear on the Buckingham Palace balcony, the idea of the slimmed-down monarch was evident. However, a number of outside events have cast doubt on King Charles's original plan, which supposedly featured a small core of just 7 people, including himself. The long-reigning king was originally included in the plan, which was set into motion prior to the Queen's passing, along with Prince Philip, King Charles and Camilla, Prince William and Kate, and Prince Harry. Harry's future in the shrunken monarchy appears highly improbable after his decision to forego performing official royal duties and move to America with his wife Meghan Markle. Philip passed away in 2021 at the age of 99. As the brother of King Charles and the son of the Queen, Prince Andrew would have likely played a prominent role in a smaller monarchy. However, since his U.S. sex assault lawsuit with Virginia Giuffre, Prince Andrew has been shunned. However, royal observers claim that this has forced Princess Anne, the Princess Royal, and Prince Edward and his wife Sophie, Countess of Wessex, into the conflict as essential members of Prince Charles's future kingdom. In the meantime, analysts caution that a diminished monarchy would cause the royals to abandon their custom of visiting tens of thousands of engagements annually. Others fear that the number of patronages may be lowered so that the royal family can concentrate more intently on a smaller number of important subjects. Experts speculate that Prince Charles's plans for his reign may place a strong emphasis on the environment. I think there are potentially tremendous hazards with shrinking down the number of the royal family because, as Bob Drive. Robert Morris argues, the question is, what is the monarchy designed to do? Dr. Craig Prescott remarked in March 2022 on the UCL Political Science Events podcast. However, I believe the second query is, what is it going to quit doing? And you're going to possibly cause some disappointment over the things that end up being omitted. Despite this and the absence of potential leaders, royal observers predict Charles will move forward with his efforts to streamline the monarchy. The heir apparent has desired to reduce the core of the working royals for a very long time in order to save costs and make people be worth the money that they get from the government, according to royal biographer Angela Levin, who spoke with Talk Radio in May 2021. So how exactly could the new monarchy of King Charles function going forward? Here, Mail in Line examines potential frontbenchers as well as those who are most likely to be left out. The following monarch, King Charles, is slated to reside at Buckingham Palace. Charles will take center stage in the revamped monarchy as the next king. His dwelling will change the most immediately, along with his rumored desire to reduce the size of the family. Since 2003, Clarence House, located on the Mall in the city of Westminster, has served as the former Prince of Wales' official residence. The Queen has lived in Buckingham Palace as her official residence, but after the passing of her beloved Prince Philip, she frequently visited Windsor Castle. Prince Charles will take center stage in the revamped monarchy as the new. His apartment will be the toughest adjustment. After residing at Prince Charles at Dumfries House in Scotland, it is expected that he will relocate to Buckingham Palace. In Balmoral, the Queen and Prince Charles can be seen strolling in October 2021. The mother and boy were photographed together for one of the last occasions that day. The Queen intended to stay at Clarence House after her father passed away, but Winston Churchill persuaded her to transfer there because of Buckingham Palace's status as the monarchy, according to royal biographer Penny Junor in her book, The Firm. It is anticipated that King Charles would relocate inside Buckingham Palace like his mother did. There is no doubt about that, a royal source informed the Mail on Sunday in February 2022. According to HRH, monarchy headquarters must have a monarch. This has always been the case. Until he becomes king, The Prince of Wales will not move into Buckingham Palace. But he will unquestionably when he is. It will essentially be in the flat above the shop, much like the Queen. He agrees with the Queen that operating out of Buckingham Palace is appropriate. The palace will continue to function as a center of entertainment and work and remain accessible to tourists. It is a very significant tourist destination. However, the prince is still permitted to reside there concurrently, just as he does in Highgrove, which is also a public place. It is anticipated that Prince Charles would move into Buckingham Palace as king, following in the footsteps of his mother. There is no doubt about that, a royal source told the Mail on Sunday in February. According to HRH, monarchy headquarters must have a monarch. This has always been the case. William now has the title of Duke of Cornwall, as is customary for the eldest son of the sovereign to do. Who will receive the title of Prince of Wales is yet unknown. The Queen gave the title to then Prince Charles in 1958, and Prince Charles will ultimately decide whether and where the title is given. His son would be the obvious choice if he were to award the title. While some think Prince Edward will receive the Prince of Wales title from King Charles, others think he will receive the Duke of Edinburgh title, which was previously held by his father. King Charles is likely to keep advocating for causes that have long been important to him, with climate change being among the most salient. As king, this specific issue appears to be high on his priority list. Prince Charles will join Camilla, the Queen Consort and former Duchess of Cornwall, at Buckingham Palace. Alongside King Charles, the former Duchess of Cornwall will play a significant role in the new monarchy. When Charles ascends to the throne, the 74-year-old will be proclaimed Queen Consort. In a historic Platinum Jubilee declaration released toward the end of February 2022, the Queen gave assurances regarding the Queen Consort's future status, putting an end to years of ambiguity on the subject. When Charles succeeds her, she said it was her sincere hope that her daughter-in-law receive full recognition. Alongside King Charles, the former Duchess of Cornwall will play a significant role in the new monarchy. 74-year-old woman will be referred to as Queen Consort. In a letter to the country addressed to your servant, Elizabeth R., the Queen said, "I know you will support my son Charles and his wife Camilla in the same way that you have supported me, and it is my sincere wish that Camilla will be known as Queen Consort at that time as she continues her own loyal service." Clarence House stated at the time that Charles and Camilla, who wed in 2005, were moved and honored by the Queen's action. Camilla has already been acting like a Queen Consort for the past 17 years as the Prince of Wales' wife. She supports numerous charities and worthwhile projects as a royal patron, travels with her husband on official engagements, and interacts with countless individuals each year. The newest Duke and Duchess of Cornwall who may inherit Windsor Castle are William and Kate, Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. As King Charles's eldest child, William will now be the heir apparent, which is the first alteration. He will also succeed to the title of Duke of Cornwall. The title is customarily held by the sovereign's eldest son, thus Prince William will take on this responsibility. The title of Duke of Rothesay will also pass to him from his father. Kate will take on the titles of Duchess of Cornwall and Rothesay after they marry. As Prince Charles's eldest child, William will become the heir apparent, which will be the first change. He will also succeed to the title of Duke of Cornwall. The title is customarily held by the sovereign's eldest son, thus Prince William will take on this responsibility. The title of Duke of Rothesay will also pass to him from his father. Kate will take on the titles of Duchess of Cornwall and Rothesay after